The Council's dismissal. The Galactic Council met in its grand chamber, a vast hall filled with representatives from the galaxy's most advanced and powerful civilizations. Ornate statues and holographic displays decorated the room, a testament to the Council's long history of dominance. The chamber was buzzing with the usual chatter of the most influential beings in the universe, each one proud of their own technological advancements and cultural superiority. Among the council members were the towering insectoid Scarvans, the sleek, blue-skinned Vortons, and the diminutive yet fiercely intelligent Selranians. Their conversations ranged from trade agreements to interstellar explorations, but one topic was about to change everything. Earth's representative, Ambassador Jenna Miller, stood nervously at the edge of the chamber. Her simple, human appearance seemed out of place among the grand and varied alien figures. Jenna's face was calm, but inside she felt the weight of her mission. She had been sent by Earth to make its case, but the Galactic Council had not taken her or her warnings seriously. "Ladies and gentlemen of the Council," Jenna began, her voice steady but firm, "I come to you today with a message from Earth. We have developed new technologies that we believe will be of great interest to you." The Council's murmurs grew louder. The Vorton representative, a tall figure with a shimmering blue exoskeleton, raised an eyebrow. "New technologies. Earth has always been known for its primitive technology. Why should we believe this is any different?" Jenna took a deep breath. "I understand your skepticism. However, we have been working on several advanced projects in secret. We are prepared to demonstrate our capabilities to you, if you are willing to listen." The Council's leader, an imposing figure known as the High Arbiter, leaned back in his chair. His eyes glowed with a deep, unsettling light. "We have no reason to believe that Earth has anything of significance to show us. Your previous presentations have been unimpressive." Jenna's heart sank. The Council's dismissive attitude was frustrating but not unexpected. She knew that Earth's advancements were not yet recognized by the galactic elite. Her team had warned her that the Council might laugh off their efforts. "The Earth representative speaks with confidence," said a Selranian delegate, his voice tiny but piercing. "But we have seen nothing to suggest that Earth has made any real progress." Jenna tried to maintain her composure. "We are aware of the Council's opinion, but we believe this demonstration will prove our worth. We have developed technologies that are far beyond what you've seen from us before." The Council members exchanged glances. Their skepticism was palpable. The Scarvan's leader, a massive insectoid with multifaceted eyes, snorted dismissively. "Show us, then. We are curious to see what you claim to possess." Jenna nodded. "Thank you. We will arrange the demonstration shortly. I assure you it will be worth your time." As Jenna left the chamber, she could hear the laughter of the Council members behind her. They mocked her quietly, their voices tinged with amusement. The Vortons whispered to one another, their eyes following Jenna with a mixture of scorn and curiosity. Back on Earth, Jenna returned to her team with a heavy heart. They had worked for years on these new technologies, and now they had to face the challenge of proving their worth to a dismissive and powerful audience. "Did they take us seriously?" asked one of Jenna's colleagues, a young engineer named Tom. Jenna shook her head. "They laughed at us, but we need to stay focused. Our demonstration needs to be flawless." The team worked tirelessly, ensuring that every aspect of the demonstration was perfect. They tested and retested their new technologies, making sure everything was ready for the big day. The stakes were high, and they knew that the future of Earth's standing in the galaxy depended on this moment. On the day of the demonstration, Jenna and her team arrived at the Council's grand chamber. The room was filled with the same representatives, their faces a mix of boredom and mild curiosity. They were ready to see Earth's latest attempt at impressing them. Jenna stood confidently at the center of the room. "We are ready to begin. Please pay close attention to what you are about to witness." The demonstration began with a series of visual displays, showcasing Earth's new advancements in technology. There were holographic projections of advanced spacecraft, energy shields, and weapons systems. The council watched with varying degrees of interest, some still skeptical, others beginning to show signs of curiosity. As the presentation continued, Jenna could see the initial dismissiveness in the council members' eyes slowly start to fade. Their expressions shifted from amusement to surprise. The advanced technologies Earth had developed were unlike anything they had seen before. The demonstration was flawless, each piece of technology working exactly as intended. Yet, despite the impressive display, the council members remained reserved. They exchanged whispers, their faces showing a mix of intrigue and disbelief. The Vorten representative, who had been the most dismissive, now leaned forward in his seat, his eyes narrowing with interest. The demonstration concluded with a final flourish. Jenna's team revealed a breakthrough technology, something truly revolutionary. As the demonstration ended, the council was left in stunned silence. The once dismissive attitudes had been replaced by a deep sense of respect and concern. Jenna walked out of the chamber feeling a mix of relief and anticipation. The council's reaction had been unexpected, but they had proven their point. Earth's advancements were real and significant. Now, it was up to the council to decide how they would respond. Preparing for the big reveal. In the bustling halls of the United Earth Defense Command, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation. Engineers, scientists, and military officers moved swiftly through the corridors, their faces a mix of excitement and anxiety. For months, they had been working in secret on a groundbreaking demonstration that would challenge the galaxy's perception of Earth's military capabilities. Dr. Lisa Chen, the lead scientist, stood at the center of the command center, overseeing the final preparations. Her usually calm demeanor was replaced with a focused intensity. The stakes were high, and she knew the success of this demonstration could change Earth's standing in the galaxy forever. "Is everything ready?" Lisa asked, her eyes scanning the bustling room. Screens flashed with data and holographic projections, showing intricate designs of new technologies. "Yes, Dr. Chen," replied Tom Edwards, the young engineer who had been working closely with her. "The new spacecraft are prepped, the energy shields are calibrated, and the weapon systems are all online. We're set for the demonstration." Lisa nodded, her expression a mixture of determination and worry. "Good. Remember, this isn't just about showing off new tech. It's about proving to the Galactic Council that Earth is a force to be reckoned with. We need to make a strong impression." As the team finalized their preparations, Jenna Miller, Earth's ambassador, met with Lisa and Tom to discuss the final details. The pressure was mounting. The Council's dismissive attitude had only fueled their resolve to make the demonstration flawless. "Jenna, we're all set," Lisa said, her voice steady despite the tension. "But we need to be prepared for any unexpected issues. This is our chance to make a real impact." Jenna, wearing her best diplomatic smile, nodded. "I trust your expertise. We've worked too hard to let anything go wrong now. Let's make sure the Council sees exactly what Earth can do." Meanwhile, across the galaxy, the Galactic Council awaited the demonstration with a mix of skepticism and indifference. The representatives were busy with their usual affairs, seemingly unconcerned about Earth's upcoming show of force. Many had dismissed the event as a mere formality, a chance for Earth to display its supposedly primitive technology. In the heart of the Council's grand chamber, however, a quiet but growing sense of unease was starting to develop. The Council's lead technician, a Vorten named Axel Kor, had received confidential reports about the scope of Earth's demonstration. Though he was skeptical, he had seen some preliminary data that suggested Earth had indeed made significant strides. As the day of the demonstration approached, Lisa and her team worked around the clock to ensure everything was perfect. They tested the new spacecraft in simulated space battles, fine-tuned the energy shields for maximum effectiveness, and made sure the weapon systems were precise and powerful. Every detail was scrutinized to avoid any mistakes. On the eve of the big reveal, Jenna gathered her team for a final briefing. The room was filled with a mix of nervous energy and determination. "This is it," Jenna said, her voice carrying a sense of gravity. Tomorrow, we show the Council that Earth is not to be underestimated. I know it's been a long journey, but we're ready. We've put in the hard work, and now it's time to let our technology speak for itself." The team nodded in agreement, their faces reflecting a shared sense of purpose. They knew the importance of the moment and were determined to deliver a presentation that would make the Council take notice. As Jenna left the briefing, she couldn't help but feel a pang of nervousness. The stakes were incredibly high, and the outcome of the demonstration would have far-reaching consequences. She hoped that the Council's initial dismissal would turn into a profound realization of Earth's true capabilities. The following morning, the Grand Chamber of the Galactic Council was abuzz with activity. Representatives from various races took their seats, their discussions filled with anticipation for the day's events. Many were still skeptical, but there was an undercurrent of curiosity as the time for Earth's demonstration approached. Jenna, Lisa, and Tom arrived at the chamber with their team, each member focused and determined. They carried with them the latest advancements in Earth's technology, ready to showcase the culmination of their hard work. The room's atmosphere shifted as the demonstration began, with the Council members settling into their seats, ready to witness what Earth had to offer. Lisa and Tom moved with precision as they initiated the first phase of the demonstration. The holographic displays lit up, showing intricate designs of Earth's new spacecraft, complete with animations of their advanced capabilities. The Council watched closely, their initial indifference slowly giving way to intrigue. The spacecraft were impressive, their sleek designs and advanced features capturing the attention of the Council. The energy shields, when activated, created a brilliant display of protective power, and the weapon systems demonstrated remarkable accuracy and power. As the demonstration continued, the Council's skepticism began to wane. The once dismissive representatives started to show signs of genuine interest. The Vorten delegate, who had been the most vocal in his criticism, leaned forward, his eyes wide with surprise. Lisa, Jenna, and Tom exchanged glances, their faces reflecting a mix of relief and anticipation. They knew they had made a strong start, but the true test would come with the final reveal of their most advanced technologies. With each phase of the demonstration, the stakes grew higher. The team had prepared meticulously, and now it was time to see if their efforts would be enough to turn the Council's skepticism into respect. The big reveal was just around the corner, and everyone was eager to see how the Galactic Council would react. The first surprise. The Grand Chamber of the Galactic Council was filled with an expectant hush as Earth's demonstration continued. Representatives from various races, each known for their advanced technology and formidable presence, watched with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. The initial phase of the presentation had gone well, but the real test was yet to come. Jenna Miller stood at the center of the chamber, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and nervousness. She glanced at her team. Lisa Chen, Tom Edwards, and the rest of the crew, all of whom were ready for the next part of the demonstration. They had planned every detail meticulously, and now it was time to show the Council what Earth was truly capable of. Lisa, standing next to the control panel, gave a signal. The holographic displays shifted, moving from the earlier presentation of spacecraft and defensive systems to a new segment. The room dimmed slightly as the displays began to showcase the first surprise: Earth's new stealth technology. The holograms projected images of sleek, nearly invisible spacecraft gliding silently through space. The ships were designed to be almost undetectable by conventional sensors, a technological marvel that Earth had kept hidden until now. The Council members watched in stunned silence. The Vorten delegate, who had been the most dismissive, now stared with wide eyes. "Is this real?" he murmured, almost to himself. The Scarvan representative's multifaceted eyes blinked in disbelief, while the Xelranian's tiny frame quivered with surprise. Jenna took a deep breath, watching the Council's reactions with a mix of satisfaction and nervous anticipation. "As you can see, our new stealth technology allows these spacecraft to operate without detection. This is a significant leap forward in our capabilities." Tom Edwards stepped forward, pointing to the holograms. The technology uses advanced cloaking fields and adaptive camouflage. These ships can enter and exit hostile territories without being seen or detected. The Vorten representative cleared his throat, struggling to regain his composure. This is impressive. We had no idea Earth had developed such advanced technology. Lisa nodded. Thank you. But this is just the beginning. We have more to show you. With that, Lisa initiated the next phase of the demonstration. The room's atmosphere grew even more tense as the holograms shifted again. This time, the displays showcased Earth's latest energy weapons. The images depicted sleek, high-powered weapons capable of delivering devastating attacks with pinpoint accuracy. The Council's surprise deepened as they watched the energy weapons in action. The holograms showed these weapons effortlessly disabling enemy ships and defenses. The level of precision and power was unlike anything they had seen before from Earth. The Scarvan leader's many eyes widened, and the insectoid's antennae twitched with interest. These weapons, they are far beyond what we expected. Jenna seized the moment. Our energy weapons are designed to be both powerful and precise. They can be used for both offensive and defensive purposes, giving us a significant advantage in any conflict. Tom added, these weapons can be adjusted for different levels of power, making them versatile and adaptable to various situations. The council members exchanged uneasy glances. The once dismissive attitudes were now replaced with a growing sense of respect and concern. The Vorten delegate, who had been the most vocal critic, leaned forward, his eyes locked on the displays. This changes everything, the Vorten said quietly. If Earth has been developing these technologies in secret, what else might they have? Lisa nodded, her expression serious. There is more. We have one final surprise that will showcase the full extent of our capabilities. As the council members braced themselves, Lisa initiated the final segment of the demonstration. The room was bathed in a soft blue light as the holographic displays shifted once more. This time, the projection was a simulation of a coordinated strike using Earth's new tactical systems. The holograms showed a detailed and highly complex battle scenario. Earth's new spacecraft, equipped with stealth technology and energy weapons, executed a perfectly coordinated attack on a simulated enemy fleet. The precision of the strike was astounding, and the efficiency with which the enemy forces were neutralized left the council members in stunned silence. The Scarvan's leader clicked his mandibles together, clearly impressed. The Acceleranian delegate's tiny eyes were wide with amazement, and the Vorten representative's earlier skepticism had turned into a look of genuine awe. Jenna stepped forward, her voice calm but firm. This simulation demonstrates not just our technological advancements, but our strategic capabilities as well. Earth is not only technologically advanced, but also highly capable of executing complex military operations. The room remained silent for a moment, as the council members absorbed the impact of what they had seen. The initial skepticism had been replaced by a palpable sense of respect and concern. The realization that Earth was not the insignificant player they had once believed was sinking in. The High Arbiter, who had watched the demonstration with a stoic expression, finally spoke. Earth has proven itself today. Your technology and capabilities are beyond what we had anticipated. We must reassess our understanding of your position in the galaxy. Jenna and her team exchanged relieved smiles. The demonstration had gone better than they had hoped, and the Council's reaction was a promising sign that Earth's true power was now being recognized. As the Council members began to discuss the implications of what they had witnessed, Jenna felt a wave of satisfaction. The first surprise had set the stage for a new chapter in Earth's relationship with the galaxy. The demonstration had not only showcased their advancements, but had also made it clear that Earth was a force to be reckoned with, a new level of power. The Galactic Council chamber was abuzz with activity as representatives from across the galaxy discussed the implications of Earth's demonstration. The mood had shifted dramatically from dismissal to intrigue. Earth's new technologies had made a powerful impression, and the Council was eager to see what else Earth had in store. Jenna Miller, Lisa Chen, and Tom Edwards gathered in a quieter corner of the chamber, their faces reflecting a mixture of pride and anxiety. The initial phases of the demonstration had gone exceptionally well, but they knew that the final reveal would be the true test. Lisa took a deep breath and glanced at the control panel. "This is it," she said. "The final segment will show the full extent of our technological advancements. We need to make sure everything goes off without a hitch." Tom nodded, his expression serious. "We've worked hard for this moment. The new power systems are designed to be impressive, but we have to make sure the presentation is perfect." Jenna looked around at her team. "We've come this far. Let's show them what Earth can really do." As the team prepared for the final segment, the council members took their seats once again. The atmosphere in the chamber was electric, the earlier skepticism replaced by an eager anticipation. The High Arbiter, a towering figure with a commanding presence, watched with keen interest. Lisa activated the control panel, and the room dimmed slightly as the holographic displays came to life. The new segment began with a dramatic introduction to Earth's advanced power systems, designed to push the boundaries of what was possible. The holograms projected images of colossal energy reactors and cutting-edge power generation systems. The scale and complexity of the technology were awe-inspiring. The council members leaned forward, their eyes wide with amazement, as they took in the impressive visuals. "This is our latest advancement," Lisa said, her voice steady. "We have developed energy reactors capable of generating unprecedented amounts of power. These reactors are the backbone of our new technologies." The Vorten delegate, who had been particularly skeptical, could hardly contain his astonishment. "Such power, it's beyond anything we've seen. The implications are enormous." Jenna nodded. "Exactly. With this level of power, we can support and sustain advanced technologies like the stealth systems and energy weapons we've already shown you. It allows us to execute operations on a scale previously unimaginable." Tom stepped forward to provide additional details. "The reactors are also highly efficient, with minimal energy loss. This means we can power entire fleets and bases with far less fuel than previously required." The Scarvan representatives' many eyes blinked in amazement. "This is truly remarkable. Your power systems are far more advanced than anything we've encountered." Lisa initiated the next phase of the presentation, showcasing Earth's new propulsion systems. The holograms displayed spacecraft equipped with engines that allowed for rapid travel across vast distances. The speed and agility of these spacecraft were highlighted with a series of simulations showing them moving effortlessly through space. The council members were visibly impressed. The High Arbiter, who had maintained a stoic expression throughout most of the demonstration, now showed a rare hint of admiration. These propulsion systems could revolutionize space travel. The speed and efficiency are extraordinary. Jenna took a moment to let the council's reaction sink in before moving to the final part of the demonstration. "Now for the last surprise. We have developed a new type of weapon, one that combines our advanced power systems with cutting-edge technology." The room fell silent as the holograms shifted once more. The new weapon was revealed, a marvel of engineering that combined Earth's power systems with precision weaponry. The holograms showed the weapon in action, delivering devastating strikes with incredible accuracy. The display was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The weapon's destructive capability was evident, and the precision with which it could target and neutralize threats left the council members in stunned silence. The Scarvan's leader clicked his mandibles together, clearly impressed. The Telranian delegate's tiny eyes were wide with shock. The Vorten representative's earlier skepticism had been replaced by a look of genuine concern. "This weapon," the Vorten said, his voice barely above a whisper, "it's unlike anything we've seen before. The power and precision are astonishing." Jenna looked at the council with a mixture of relief and confidence. "This is the culmination of our advancements. We've developed technologies that not only push the boundaries of what's possible, but also demonstrate our commitment to being a significant force in the galaxy." The High Arbiter finally spoke, his voice carrying a note of respect. Earth has indeed revealed a new level of power. Your technologies are impressive, and more importantly, they show a level of capability that we had not anticipated. The Council will need to reconsider its stance on your planet. The chamber buzzed with conversation as the Council members began discussing the implications of what they had seen. The dismissive attitudes of earlier had been replaced with a serious revaluation of Earth's place in the galaxy. Jenna, Lisa, and Tom exchanged relieved smiles. The demonstration had been a success, and the Council's reaction was a promising sign that Earth's new level of power was being recognized. As the Council continued their deliberations, Jenna felt a sense of accomplishment. The final segment of the demonstration had not only showcased Earth's technological advancements, but had also firmly established their position as a formidable player in the galaxy. The future looked bright, and Earth's journey from an overlooked world to a significant force had just begun. A hidden weapon. The Galactic Council chamber was a whirlwind of activity following Earth's stunning demonstration. The representatives were deep in discussion, their voices a blend of astonishment and concern. Jenna Miller, Lisa Chen, and Tom Edwards stood in a quiet corner, watching as the Council members debated the implications of what they had just seen. Jenna glanced at her team, her eyes reflecting both pride and anxiety. "We've made a strong impression," she said quietly, "but we need to be ready. There's still one more part of the plan." Lisa nodded, her expression serious. "Yes, the hidden weapon. We've kept it under wraps until now, but it's crucial that we present it at the right moment." Tom, looking more nervous than ever, checked the control panel. "Everything is in place. We just need to decide when to reveal it." As the Council continued their deliberations, the High Arbiter called for a brief recess. The representatives needed time to digest the information presented and come to terms with Earth's new level of power. During this break, Jenna saw an opportunity. She approached Lisa and Tom, her voice low. "It's time. We need to show them the hidden weapon. It will be the final piece that completes the picture of Earth's capabilities." Lisa nodded in agreement. "Let's do it. But remember, this weapon is unlike anything they've seen before. It's crucial that we handle this carefully." Tom took a deep breath and activated the control panel. The room's lighting dimmed slightly as the holographic displays flickered to life. The Council members, now gathered around and still buzzing with conversation, looked up with renewed interest. The display began with a dramatic introduction. The holograms showed a series of intricate designs and schematics of Earth's hidden weapon. Unlike the previous technologies, this weapon was shrouded in a layer of mystery and awe. Jenna stepped forward, her voice steady, but filled with anticipation. "Ladies and gentlemen of the Council, we've shown you our advancements in stealth, power, and propulsion. But there's one final piece of technology that will demonstrate the full extent of Earth's capabilities. We call it the quantum disruptor." The Council members exchanged curious glances. The High Arbiter, who had been quietly observing, leaned forward. "What is a quantum disruptor?" Lisa took over the presentation. "The quantum disruptor is a weapon designed to manipulate quantum fields to create devastating effects. It's capable of disrupting the very fabric of space-time, making it an extremely powerful tool." As the holograms shifted to show the quantum disruptor in action, the Council members' expressions ranged from intrigue to outright shock. The weapon's design was sleek and complex, its operation involving advanced quantum technology that was both cutting-edge and intimidating. The simulation demonstrated the quantum disruptor's capabilities. The weapon emitted a beam that created localized distortions in space, causing massive disruptions in its target area. The effects were shown to be both precise and devastating, capable of neutralizing entire fleets with a single shot. The room fell silent as the Council members processed the visual display. A Scarvan representative's many eyes blinked rapidly, trying to grasp the enormity of what they were witnessing. The Selranian delegate's tiny frame trembled with a mix of fear and fascination. The High Arbiter's expression shifted from curiosity to grave concern. "This weapon, it's beyond anything we've encountered. The potential for destruction is immense. Jenna nodded, her expression serious. The quantum disruptor is a last resort weapon. It's not meant for everyday use, but as a deterrent. We want to make it clear that Earth is not to be trifled with. Tom stepped forward, adding more details. The weapon's power comes from its ability to create controlled distortions in spacetime. It requires a significant amount of energy, which is why our new power systems are so crucial. But once activated, it can deliver a blow of unparalleled strength. The Vorten delegate, who had been quiet throughout the demonstration, finally spoke. We had underestimated Earth's technological capabilities. This weapon changes everything. It's clear that your planet is not only advanced, but also prepared to use that advancement strategically. Lisa took a deep breath, feeling a mix of relief and apprehension. Thank you. We've shown you what we have, and we hope it's clear that Earth is a significant force in the galaxy. The High Arbiter nodded slowly, his voice carrying a note of respect. Earth has indeed revealed a new level of power. Your technologies are impressive, and the quantum disruptor is a testament to your advancements. The Council will need to reassess our policies regarding your planet. As the Council members began to discuss the implications of the quantum disruptor, Jenna, Lisa, and Tom exchanged glances of quiet satisfaction. The hidden weapon had made its mark, and Earth's position in the galaxy had been firmly established. The demonstration had not only showcased Earth's technological prowess, but had also sent a clear message to the Galactic Council. Earth was no longer to be underestimated. The hidden weapon had been the final piece in a carefully crafted plan to change the galaxy's perception of their planet. As the meeting continued, Jenna felt a sense of accomplishment. The future of Earth was now poised on a new trajectory, and the once dismissive Council had been forced to confront the reality of Earth's power. The journey from obscurity to recognition had been a challenging one, but Earth had emerged as a formidable force in the galaxy. Desperate talks. The Galactic Council chamber was a whirlwind of urgent activity. The atmosphere was charged with a mix of concern and disbelief as representatives from various races gathered in small groups, their discussions animated and intense. Earth's display of advanced technology, including the hidden quantum disruptor, had left an indelible mark on the Council. The once dismissive attitude had transformed into a desperate need for reassessment. Jenna Miller, Lisa Chen, and Tom Edwards watched from the sidelines, their faces a mix of satisfaction and apprehension. They had done what they set out to do, but the Council's reaction was now unfolding in ways they had anticipated. The High Arbiter, a figure of immense authority, had called for an emergency session to address the new reality. Lisa turned to Jenna and Tom. We knew the reaction would be strong, but this is beyond what we expected. Jenna nodded. The Council is in turmoil. They need to understand that Earth is not to be underestimated. Our goal now is to manage the situation carefully. Tom checked the control panel, ready to provide additional information if needed. We should be prepared for any questions or concerns they might have. As the Council members gathered for the emergency session, the High Arbiter took his place at the central podium. His usual stern demeanor was replaced with a more somber expression, reflecting the gravity of the situation. The room quieted as he prepared to speak. Council members, the High Arbiter began. We have witnessed a demonstration of Earth's technological capabilities that exceeds our expectations. The quantum disruptor, in particular, presents a level of power that could dramatically alter the balance of our galaxy. The room buzzed with murmurs of agreement and concern. The Vorten delegate, who had been one of the most skeptical, stood up. We need to understand the full implications of this technology. Earth has shown us something we were not prepared for. The Scarvan representative, still visibly shaken, added, Yes, we must reassess our stance on Earth. This weapon changes everything. How do we even begin to respond to such power? Jenna watched the debate unfold, her mind racing. The Council's concern was understandable, but she knew they needed to find a way to calm the fears and establish a dialogue. She decided it was time to step forward. With a deep breath, Jenna approached the central podium. High Arbiter, esteemed council members, if I may speak. The High Arbiter nodded, granting her permission. Please proceed. Jenna addressed the assembly with a calm and measured tone. We understand that our demonstration has been surprising and perhaps even alarming. Our intention was to showcase our advancements and to demonstrate that Earth is now a significant player in the galaxy. We never intended to provoke fear. The council members listened attentively, their expressions a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. The Vorten delegate raised a hand. What assurances can you give us that Earth's new technology will not be used aggressively? Jenna responded promptly. Our technology, including the quantum disruptor, is meant primarily as a deterrent. We are not looking to start conflicts, but to ensure that Earth is respected and that any potential threats are addressed effectively. We seek peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Lisa stepped forward to support Jenna's statement. We are open to discussions on how we can work together to ensure that our advancements benefit not just Earth, but the entire galaxy. We are prepared to engage in diplomatic talks to address any concerns and to establish mutually beneficial agreements. The Scarvan representative's many eyes blinked in contemplation. Diplomacy is one thing, but how can we be sure that your technology will not be used for aggressive purposes? Tom spoke up, his voice firm. Earth has always valued peace and cooperation. We are committed to transparency and to working with the Council to ensure that our technologies are used responsibly. We are willing to discuss safeguards and protocols to address any concerns. The Telranian delegate, who had been quiet until now, finally spoke. We need more than assurances. We need concrete agreements and mechanisms to ensure that this technology does not disrupt the delicate balance of power in the galaxy. Jenna nodded in agreement. We understand your concerns. We propose setting up a special committee to oversee the use of advanced technologies and to ensure that they are used in a manner that promotes stability and peace. We are willing to participate in and support such an initiative. The High Arbiter, who had been listening carefully, addressed the Council. It is clear that Earth's technology presents both opportunities and challenges. We must proceed with caution and establish clear guidelines to ensure that these advancements are used responsibly. The Council members began to discuss the proposal, their voices a blend of agreement and debate. The initial panic was giving way to a more measured approach as they considered the possibilities for collaboration and oversight. Jenna, Lisa, and Tom stood together, watching the proceedings with a sense of cautious optimism. The desperate talks were turning into constructive discussions, and there was a glimmer of hope that Earth's new position in the galaxy could lead to positive outcomes. As the session continued, Jenna felt a sense of accomplishment. The Council's reaction, though initially alarming, had opened the door to meaningful dialogue. Earth had made its mark, and now it was up to them to navigate the complexities of this new era with wisdom and diplomacy. The future of Earth's relationship with the Galactic Council was uncertain, but the foundation for a new chapter had been laid. The desperate talks were a testament to the impact of their demonstration, and Jenna knew that the journey ahead would require careful negotiation and collaboration to ensure that Earth's place in the galaxy was secure and respected. A new galactic reality. The Galactic Council chamber was quieter now. The intense discussions and debates from earlier had settled into a more focused and cautious dialogue. The representatives, having processed the full scope of Earth's technological advancements, were now engaged in determining how to adapt to the new reality that Earth presented. Jenna Miller, Lisa Chen, and Tom Edwards had spent the last few hours participating in discussions with council members and addressing concerns. The atmosphere in the chamber had shifted from one of apprehension to a more contemplative tone. The council was beginning to recognize the need to redefine their relationship with Earth. Jenna, Lisa, and Tom stood near the central podium, where the High Arbiter had just announced a new initiative, the formation of a Galactic Oversight Committee. This committee would be responsible for monitoring the use of advanced technologies and ensuring that they were employed responsibly. Lisa glanced at Jenna and Tom. This is a positive step. The Oversight Committee will help address the Council's concerns and provide a framework for cooperation. Tom nodded, still processing the whirlwind of events. It's a good start, but we need to be vigilant. The Council's concerns are valid, and we must ensure that our technology is used responsibly. Jenna took a deep breath and addressed her team. We've made significant progress today. Now it's up to us to ensure that Earth remains engaged and cooperative as the new galactic reality unfolds. The High Arbiter called for the representatives to reconvene for a final session to discuss the implementation of the new measures. As the council members took their seats, the room was filled with a mix of anticipation and apprehension. The High Arbiter stood at the central podium, his expression reflecting a blend of seriousness and optimism. Council members, we have reached a pivotal moment. Earth has demonstrated advanced technologies that challenge our previous assumptions. To ensure stability and cooperation, we are establishing the Galactic Oversight Committee, which will work to integrate these technologies into our existing framework. The Vorten delegate, who had been particularly vocal during the discussions, addressed the chamber. We must ensure that this committee has the authority and resources to effectively oversee the use of these technologies. Earth's advancements have the potential to reshape the balance of power, and we need to manage this carefully. The Skarkan representative added, the committee should also focus on fostering positive relations between Earth and other member species. Building trust and understanding will be crucial in maintaining stability. The High Arbiter nodded in agreement. The committee will be tasked with creating guidelines and protocols for the use of advanced technologies. It will also facilitate dialogue between Earth and other member species to promote mutual respect and cooperation. Jenna, Lisa, and Tom listened attentively as the details of the committee were outlined. The Oversight Committee would consist of representatives from various races, including Earth, and would operate under a set of agreed-upon principles designed to ensure transparency and accountability. As the session concluded, the High Arbiter addressed Jenna, Lisa, and Tom directly. Your presentation has fundamentally altered our perspective on Earth. The establishment of the Oversight Committee is a step towards integrating your advancements into our galactic framework. We look forward to working with you to ensure that this new reality is managed effectively. Jenna nodded with a sense of relief and determination. Thank you. We are committed to working with the committee and ensuring that our technologies are used in a manner that benefits everyone. As the representatives began to leave the chamber, Jenna, Lisa, and Tom took a moment to reflect on the day's events. The establishment of the Galactic Oversight Committee was a significant milestone, marking a new chapter in Earth's relationship with the galaxy. Lisa turned to her colleagues. It's been a long day, but I think we've made a real difference. The Council's willingness to work with us is a positive sign. Tom agreed, though he still looked thoughtful. Yes, but we need to stay vigilant. The integration of our technologies into the galactic framework will be a complex process. We have to ensure that we maintain open communication and address any concerns that arise. Jenna looked out over the chamber, her expression a mix of satisfaction and resolve. We've taken the first step towards a new galactic reality. The journey ahead will require careful navigation, but I'm confident that we can build strong relationships and contribute positively to the galaxy. As they left the chamber, the three of them discussed their next steps and the role they would play in the newly established Oversight Committee. They knew that the future of Earth and the galaxy would depend on their ability to foster cooperation, address concerns, and demonstrate their commitment to responsible use of technology. The Galactic Council had recognized Earth's advancements and set the stage for a new era of interaction between Earth and the galaxy. It was now up to Jenna, Lisa, and Tom, along with the rest of Earth's representatives, to ensure that this new reality was managed wisely and that Earth's place in the galaxy was both respected and valued. As the day came to a close, Jenna felt a renewed sense of purpose. The challenges ahead were significant, but the opportunity to shape the future of Earth's role in the galaxy was a responsibility she embraced with determination and optimism. The new galactic reality was unfolding, and Earth was ready to play its part.